Hi, I'm Echo Kellum. Want to hear some of my first times?
What was your first on-screen kiss?
My first on-screen kiss was with Brittany Snow on this show called Ben and Kate.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like my first
That was your
on-screen
first
girlfriend.
like network
That's my
show.
first network show, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was my first kiss? I think it was on Loosely Exactly Nicole, which was on MTV, and then Facebook watched. 6 people watched it, but you know, it was a show.
I was on the
It was a show.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you're not gonna air this. I've done a lot of like on screen before I got my first kiss.
So,
Where it's just like my head leaving the frame.
Get out of here! So what's your first?
It was on a show on Hulu called Resident Advisors.
Oh,
that was the
hey,
first
I was
one.
on Resident
You
Advisors,
were?
yeah. Oh, I was a security guard. I was a security guard who was trying to shut down. But I was on Resident Advisors. My first job, well, technically my first job was an acting gig because I was like doing a play when I was like 12. But my first job I like to say, was working as an usher at a movie theater on the south side of Chicago. And it was the best.
That's nice. My first job where I was like on the books or not under the table was in New Jersey. It was like just clothing for like sluts of all ages.
Oh, I love that.
Like old ones, young ones. And
I love a
everything
progressive
was
store like this.
yeah, we weren't like, you're too old to dress like that. We'd be like, come on in.
Come on in.
And everything was made with spandex.
Ooh.
It was a fun time.
Is spandex like a choice of...
We gotta show off everything.
Oh yeah, you can see everything.
Yeah.
I actually worked at Claire's for a day.
Oh, you did?
A day.
Did you
and
pierce
then
anyone's ears?
I didn't, but a grandma came in and was like, will you take my granddaughter to prom? And I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Is that a thing?
That's a real thing.
Really? Oh, I love that.